Evan Doherty here with Yahoo Sports' Jason Collins in Indianapolis.
When I look at the Eastern Conference Finals, the key to the Cleveland Cavaliers' success is going to be the health of Kyrie Irving. In round one and round two, he was plagued with ankle injuries and a whole assortment of injuries. But LeBron James is going to need some help, and the best source is going to be Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith has been playing well, Iman Shumpert has been playing well, but I think the key to success for the Cleveland Cavaliers is going to be the health of Kyrie Irving to help LeBron James.
I think it's the best chance of pulling an upset.
Well, I'm going to pick the Brooklyn Nets, the 8 seed, because on paper, they have a lot of talent. You have Deron Williams, Joe Johnson, two guys that are some big money makers in this league, and Brook Lopez inside. They have the size advantage over the Hawks. If they're able to slow the game down, get some post-up plays for Joe, get some post-up plays for Brook, try to get some of those Hawks players in foul trouble, they have an opportunity to pull off the upset.
Jason, you really like the potential matchup of Sam Dekker against Justice Winslow. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, everyone's talking about the Kaminsky-Okafor matchup, but I'm looking forward to the Dekker-Winslow matchup. When Winslow's driving to the basket, he reminds me of like a young James Harden going in there, leading with his forearms and daring the defender to reach in there and get the foul. Dekker, ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter and drive. He can drive both hands, finish in the lane with both hands. It's impressive to see. If Alvin Gentry were to become the head coach for the New Orleans Pelicans, he would help Anthony Davis on the offensive end. He's already a tremendous talent, especially on the defensive end. And we saw in the playoffs this past season that his offense, he can become dominant at times. And the genius about Alvin Gentry is his playmaking and his ability to draw up a play, to get the offense moving from side to side.
Survive and advance, Jason. That's what you want to do. But how concerned should the Irish be going forward?
Well, they have two concerns that they need to address. First is if you're the top seed or one of the higher seeds in your bracket, you have to come out with a lot of energy and don't let the opponent come out and take advantage of you. Northeastern, their big man, Scott Etherton, was out there dunking in traffic over them. Got off to a good start. Notre Dame has to stop their opponents from doing that. And then also they have to be able to execute down the stretch. And the key to success for the Atlanta Hawks is going to be to limit the production of LeBron James. The key thing is trying to make him a passer, not just a scorer, not someone who's attacking the basket. And when he's going into the lane, he's going to go up against Paul Millsap and Al Horford, two undersized bigs in the NBA. But in the end, I just don't see how the Hawks are going to be able to contain LeBron James and a healthy Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert. And I'm picking the Cleveland Cavaliers to win in 6. Andrew Harrison's comments from Saturday night's press conference. I think this is the biggest thing that my takeaway is that this is a teaching moment for Andrew. This is something that he can learn from, and other players. What I can tell from Andrew is that he really regrets his actions. He immediately took steps to remedy the situation. He reached out directly to Frank Kaminsky to apologize to him. And he reached out to the public to apologize for his words, for his actions. That shows a level of maturity.
68-63 the final as the Blue Devils top the Wisconsin Badgers. Jason, all the talk coming in was about the battle of the bigs down low. It ended up being Duke's guards were the difference in the end.
Yeah, with foul trouble happening with Okafor and Winslow, it was Tyus Jones and Grayson Allen who stepped up to combine for 39 points to really lead Duke to the victory tonight. It was a tough, hard-fought basketball game. But in the end, it was the youth and the fresh legs of Duke that was able to get the win.
From your experience, when you're trying to hold on to that lead in the final minute, what is that like on the court?
It's really tough. The other team is playing with, it's desperation time. It's, drive to the basket, just try to get the calls. And on the other end, sometimes you're playing with the lead and you're just trying to hold the ball. You're not really attacking. You're selling for the free throw game, and that's all well and good when you have a great free throw shooter, but the other team can cut into the lead, and that's what happened today at the end of the Michigan State game.